So what we're going to be doing here is making a double IOTV stand, because on deployment everyone usually has a roommate anyways, and I'm going to make it fit the exact size to sit on top of a Toughbox. So when I measured it out, it's going to be looking like it's going to be a 23 by 36 inches for the top. So since we got this 3 feet wide, I'm going to mark it at the 1.5 foot mark and then run it diagonally, a line across here. Same thing over here, 18-inch mark, and run diagonally across here. So we got 2 halves that have from corner to corner. So I found this 4x4, it's 70 inches long. I measured out the bottom to where the shoulders are of the IOTV, and it's about 2 feet. So even if I cut this right down the middle at 35 inches, make the cross here at 2 feet, I'll still have a nice little spot to put the helmet on top, on top of the stand. So diagonally across half this is 29 inches. To find where I'm going to put the 4x4 at, I just got to subtract this from the 29 inches, which is going to be 25. So half of 25 inches is going to be 12.5. So I went from corner, marked it at 12.5. Went from this side, marked it at 12.5. So I know where the 4x4 is going to sit, right in the center equally. So now that I got the outline of where the 4x4 is going to sit, I went ahead and drilled out 4 little screw holes that I'm going to secure it from the bottom. I ended up using this Ryobi drill and impact driver set and this Deckmate screws that I'm going to use to secure it. And I got this from Christmas from a dude named Lucas. I appreciate it. Couldn't done it without you, brother. So I made a line at the 2 foot mark, and then I measured out what it would be for a 4x4 to sit across that. And then I got about halfway down, I made a mark, and I'm gonna do the opposite to that other side so it can sit in there flush. So now that I got both of the vertical pieces done up for the cross section to go across it, I ended up finding this 4x4 piece laid out there. This is 38 inches long, so at the halfway mark it's going to be 19 inches, which is going to be perfect, because from shoulder strap to shoulder strap on the IOTVs about a foot. So this gives me a little over 1.5 feet, so I don't have to be exactly precise when I'm putting my IOTV on the stand. So I went ahead and marked halfway out on this, and then same thing like the other ones, figured out the center point, 4 inches halfway through on both halves. So I'm gonna get that cut up and then we'll start putting it together. So I got that one piece cut in half and that notch cut out. So now I have the cross section to hold the IOTV. Next, what I'm gonna be doing is making some of these little 45-degree angles on some 2x4s to give it a little bit support, because with the IOTV it's going to be top heavy. Even though I'm screwing this into it, I need to put a little bit more support going on. And I measured out from center line to center line is 14 inches. So I made a line right in the center going all the way down. That way I can put some of these little angle pieces on both sides and make it look good. And there you go. That's it all put together.